Well, students are starting to move in at the University of Arkansas and at universities across the nation. It is a little bit hazy, really, no matter where you are in the country, but it is providing some vibrant sunrise and sunsets, including right here in our backyard. Here's a look in Woodland earlier this morning, courtesy of Joyce in Johnson County, just northwest of Clarksville. Thank you, Joyce, for sending this in. You see all those purples and oranges again on the horizon. That smoke, again, scatters more of the longer wavelengths, those oranges, those reds compared to those blues and purples. That's why you see, or I should say blues and yellows. That's why you see more of the oranges and reds out there. And that's why we'll see probably another chance of it not only tonight, but also tomorrow morning and tomorrow night, at least for the next couple of days. Air quality, thankfully, even with the smoke around, is on the lower side. It's okay because it's staying elevated, right? And we don't have any cold front pushing that smoke down towards the surface. And really across the country with a lot of haze, either from the Canadian wildfire smokes or from the Western United States wildfires, not much going on in terms of at the surface. But you can see the smoke is pretty plentiful just to the east of the Rocky Mountains here. You can see quite a bit in Nebraska and Kansas, and due to this high pressure again circulating that air clockwise, it's going to send a whole lot of that down for us later this evening. So right at 8 o'clock, about 8:15 is our sunset. Look at this, basically, bam, it sends it right to us with all of this orange, and so there is going to be plenty of smoke there. Thankfully, again, it stays elevated, but should provide another chance of some vibrant sunsets tonight. So if you have a photo, send it in. We'll share it on air and online. Here's a live look at satellite radar. You can see that rain's well off to our south, or excuse me, well off to our north and to our east. I'm getting my directions mixed up today. But as you can see, there's a little bit of kind of some substance off to the west. We could see this maybe kind of extend and see kind of some showers develop in portions of far southwestern Missouri and a portion of northwest Arkansas later this afternoon. So we'll keep an eye on that. Most of us stay dry. We'll show you what they'll look like on future casts. So here's 2 o'clock. You can see, again, maybe very spotty showers. Majority of us stay dry, but could see some brief downpours at times. And then around sunset, that'll taper off and then it'll be quiet. So just something to keep an eye on if you're in northwest Arkansas. Otherwise, the big story is the heat. Heat advisory in effect for a majority of the River Valley for today, tomorrow, and then the National Weather Service hasn't officially issued it for Saturday, but Friday and Saturday are going to be pretty similar. So I'd expect it to be issued just in a matter of hours or so. For this afternoon, could get as hot as 106 or 107 in the River Valley. For tomorrow, maybe as high as 109 or 110. Pretty similar on Saturday, and then Sunday and Monday will drop a little bit. For northwest Arkansas today, around 100 for that peak heat index, and for Friday, Saturday, about 102, 103. And the main reason is high temperatures are close to 100 in the River Valley and mid-90s in northwest Arkansas, and those dew points are in the upper 60s and low 70s, making it feel a little bit soupy out there. Otherwise, we do see the high temperatures trend a little bit downward, a little bit more seasonal as we start next week. Not going to be, cooler. It's not going to be those 80s we saw to begin the week last weekend, but it is still going to be a little bit nicer. We'll see those temperatures drop. Those low temperatures drop as well. But yes, it is going to be hot and sticky here as we're heading to the rest of this August.
All right, so just for all those people that are moving in over the next few days, remember the water, maybe even sunscreen if you're afternoon moving in.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, it's not only to keep your skin safe, but your skin also keeps you hydrated. So if your skin's hydrated, then you're hydrated.
Yeah, and just those first day of school outfits, if you had the sweater planned, maybe rethink it,
Yeah, maybe a little bit of thinner outfit.
Yeah, maybe put it over the outfit.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, thanks for that, Danny.